I am hosting this session, and I would ask you to please write any questions or comments that you may have in the chat, and we can pick them up later. And I'm just going to mute everybody.
Also, very quickly, this presentation is being recorded. So if you don't want your name or your face to be recorded, please feel free to turn off your camera and change your Zoom name on, or your screen name on Zoom.
And today's presenters, the name and the title is Ms. Tsagaan Banzragch, but unfortunately, she is unable to present today, and the lead presenter will be Mrs. Amar Nandet, and the second presenter is Mrs. Oa Dashdoram. And I will highlight them for you now.
Thank you so much. Now, shall we start now?
Yes, you may start now.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our presentation. We are from Mongolia, and my name is Polorma. And our team is participating in this conference for the first time on the topic of improving the combination of intensive and extensive approach by Extensive Reading Club project. Move. Oops. I have a problem. My slide is not moving. It's working, but what happened?
Try leaving the presentation mode and then returning back to the presentation mode.
Try to leave it. Okay, let me try again. Okay, it's working now. Okay, so on this slide, you can see our presenters. Actually, we have 5 members in our team, and Tsagaan Banzragch from Darkhan, Aronzaya and Dashtodan from Bayahongor province, Balrma and Bachimik from Ulaanbaatar city. But here, 2 of us going to present now. In this slide, you can see our outline. First, we would like to talk about IR and ER both in need for an English learners, and the way to combine these approaches in English pilot now by the project. And we would like to share about extensive readers model and clubs on the focusing on the teachers' development, students' recreation, and parents' engagement. Last, we are going to share you our expected progress in the future. Now let's go to the next slide. In our educational system, since 1990, intensive reading approach has been implemented to English National Program of Mongolia. But since 2018, Mongolian Extensive Reading Association has implemented extensive reading approach through Xreading.com virtual library. And now we are trying to combine those 2 approaches in the project, which named Extensive Readers Model and Club Piloting. This project will be implemented for 2 years. Its result will be reported to the policymaker of organizations such as Ministry of Education and Institute of Education, and we really hope it will be influenced on the national curriculum of Mongolia. On this slide, you can see the target group selected of the different parts of Mongolia. I have to tell you that not only 5 teachers are involved in this project. A total number of 3 data analysts with 300 secondary school students undergoing an intensive English language program at public and private schools in Mongolia are participating in this project, which we are running now. As you can see, Mongolian map, and the numbers are showing how many teachers and how many students are participating which part of Mongolia in this project. So we have 21 provinces, and 13 of them have already been implemented. That means 61% of the country has been already participated in the project so far. However, this project has been running for only 6 months, including the students' summer vacation. Now let's go to the next slide. Here, I'd like to talk about how is the project process going now. As you know, there are many factors that contribute to English learning students' ability to read effectively. But we focused on the 3 of them. The first one is teachers' development. Before starting the project, Mongolian Extensive Reading Association with Lingers Company, which access Xreading virtual library in Mongolia, organized National Facilitator Training Seminar among English teachers who want to participate in this seminar. You agree with that secondary school English teachers are the key people of graded readers and presenters to schools and students. Therefore, the National Facilitator Seminar was organized to identify the experiences of extensive reading, promoting, and practices among the teachers. More than 60 participants participated in this seminar. So on the screen, you can see the invitation that were sent to the teachers, and also picture during the seminar with the agenda. At the ending of this 4 days training course, 2 different kind certificates were sent to all participants. The seminar accompanied the second training on project paper development with assessment tools. The second training title was the data analyst, and this time the training equipped the participant as their reviewers, monitoring persons, and checking change tracks. I think you got more information about these 2 seminars on the second day of the session, which was presented by the Miss Zina Marjargal. So I'm going ahead. So on the screen, you can see the second factor, which is the students' regression. This small project might be very simple and purposeful. Clear and honest rules for club readers will keep them long extensive reading through school clubs. So that in March, we launched the project and rang the bell on virtual opening ceremony with 300 students and 30 data analysts and extensive reading communities and partners. After that, we made a monthly plan. The most important communication plan is to conduct 3 assignments, such as level of reading, vocabulary, and reading speed of the students. So for the next slide, we will show you the more detailed information about these 3 kind of measurements. And here you can see how we created Facebook group to motivate club readers, encourage communication, share ideas and experiences. Also, each data analyst created Facebook group by grades. And we are having online Xreading clubs using Zoom or Google Meeting with the students. Okay, so now last factor, which is the parents' engagement. Implementing the project successfully, we needed parents' participation and support. Therefore, Mongolian Extensive Reading Association made an official ceremony among target parents to make them understand our pilot project clearly. So in the slide, you can see the invitation which were sent to the parents. And then parents of each 300 students signed the collaboration contract and agreed with their children to read in extensive reading clubs, which will push both parents and students to be responsible for next 2 years. To make parents actively. Teachers are sending reports of their kids in virtual reading so that parents can see how their kids are improving on extensive reading. I really do hope that we can get some good ideas how to engage parents more from this conference. It's the last slide for me now. And let me show you the short video one of the parents sent us, sharing her thoughts about extensive reading or virtual library.
Захин номын сан гэдэг болохоор бид нар дуртай цагтаа ороод дуртай төвшнийхөө хүүхдийнхээ яг өөрийнх нь төвшөнд тохирсон номоо сонгоод хүүхдийнхээ сонирхолд тохирсон стори бүкээ сонгоод уншаад хүүхдээ бас хөгжүүлэх тал дээр их юм бусад онлайн хичээлүүд болохоор уламжлалт аргаар тест бүглүүлээд авдаг, зүүмээр хичээл ордог, видео өгдөг, тэр видеогийн хүүхэд яг анзаарч суугаад бас хийх нь өөрөө нөө үндсэн сургуулаас өгч байгаа хөтөлбөртэй ижил шахуу байдаг бүрнэл. Тэгэхээр чинь энэ Universe-аас зохион байгуулж байгаа энэ хөгжүүлэлт, энэ уншигчдаа зориулж байгаа энэ хөгжүүлэлт идэвхжүүлэлтийнх нь үйл ажиллагааны энэ төрөл нь өөрөө бидэрт маш их таалагдав.
Thank you so much. So I'm inviting our next presenter to the screen. Thank you for attention. Dashka.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Balra. Thank you. Hello, good morning, all. I am Dashtolam and one of the teachers who are working on the pilot project in Mongolia now. I'm really happy to share about our project with you all today. So let me start my speaking with the first data for baseline. At the beginning of the project, the teachers wanted to see how the implementation goes and how the students' English skill improves. So we have decided to have the following measurement among the students. The first one was readers level test with Macmillan. Virtual library is our project platform and comfortable to all access at the same time or different time. With the same guides, March 2021 was the month to conduct the basic 3 tasks to all 300 target students. The data shows that on the screen, you can see 65% of 300 students were starters, 21% of the students were beginners, 8% of the students were elementaries, 5% of the students were pre-intermediates. Then as you see now, the second task was vocabulary test. The second week was also vocabulary task for the students. Almost all done well, but we need to be more constructive to the students in the following tasks on this test. For example, some of the students' reading level was elementary starter, but in this task, they got quite high numbers, so it influences total average and data affected by a couple of the students' vocabulary level. So our selected 300 students' average vocabulary was 3,600 words. You can see each level of the students' average vocabulary on the screen. The third measurement was reading speed task. On the third week's task was an assignment on the certain books from specific printing companies. 84 books from Macmillan and to define the reader's reading speed with the requirement of taking the quiz. These were another challenge, but teachers agree with the tasks because in the future, the task will be more familiar and common for the students who keep tracking their reading habits with the virtual library. So let me move to the next slide now. On this slide, it shows how the project process goes on. Teachers can manage and monitor how the students' reading process on the first picture and reading speed are. Also set up assignments, keep track the checklists individually. Also, some of our teachers tutor their lower level students to use virtual library and read English books with Xreading library constantly, because some of the students are beginner, they are start reading books with the library. That's why they need help and support. On the next picture shows that the teachers try their higher level students writing skill through online library. Furthermore, the teachers conduct various activities such as mini marathons, book reviews, book discussions among the students. Also, the teachers hand out the certificates to encourage and inspire the student with their better performance. So on the next slide, yeah, now here is a short video, right? Here is a short video, one of our students. Then she is a 3 graders and she is reading books. She is one of our project participants. Then now she is talking with her toys about the books that she has read. Okay, I'll let you show the short video.
Cat surprise. The friends walk along the green river. Ben, Amy, and the cat. Ben and Amy excited. They have a surprise for their new friend Cat. Where are we going? Asks Cat. Wait and see, says Ben. Oh, there's our school, says Cat. What's past?
Okay, thank you. Now I would like to talk about the next slide on the screen. We see our expected process in the future. We have expectations since we are running the project in Mongolia. So we have planned to organize summer marathon to keep the students to read during the summer holiday. So as soon as we back to school, and plans for class engagements in September. Also, we restart ER readers and club actions in October, and monitor the project and checklists by November. Finally, we conduct the initial measurement of book review as writing measured by December 2021. So now let me wrap up our conclusion very briefly. So there are 3 main factors may positively influence to improving the combination between extensive and intensive reading. The first factor is teachers' development on extensive reading approach. The second factor to improve the combination between IR and ER is students' recreation, such as reading, writing book reviews, sharing the challenges, and so on. The third factor is parents and community engagement contributes to improving the combination between class reading and free reading unities. Extensive readers grow not only reading, but also they grow class activities, social engagement, and self-confidence. These are noticeable to parents. That's why parents, local school alumni, business companies like to invest extensive reading club now. These 3 checkups and monitoring are tracking by extensive readers modeling club in Mongolia under Mongolian Extensive Reading Association's management. So now I am finishing up our presentation. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, and ideas, feel free to share with us. I hope we will talk more about our project in the breakout rooms. Also, I would like to express my thanks for all the project teachers, my team members, then conference organizers, participants, presenters, then especially we would like to thank Ms. Zina Amarjargal for your wonderful support and guidance for us. Then all the best on your hard work with the making a better English education in the future. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And our presentation finished. Can I stop sharing, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to ask if there are any questions at the moment. Does anybody have any questions for our presenters, please? Does anyone have any questions?
Let me say, yeah, this is me, Zina Amarjargal, and I am the project coordinator. So let me say thank you very much, all the club data analysts and students and parents who gave us the big contribution and working together. And we expect many changes and positive